Oh, so do you think we can get them to grow?
I don't know. We're gonna try though. They fell off the tree naturally.
They're giant.
Okay, so we have our black walnuts. Stop. So basically, you know how to cut an avocado?
Yeah.
You scrape off that. Slippery little sucker. We have no idea what we're doing. We're doing research and trying to do this for the first time. Wow, I think all this stuff has to come off.
Feels kind of soft. Does it rinse off in water?
Maybe. You want to try quick?
See that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And even the shell is really cool. Let's go try and wash it. So we just did a little quick research. They do have to stay wet. They cannot be allowed to dry out. Another thing that's important to know is that all this waste that we're coming up with
Yuck.
from cutting these, this cannot be composted because there's a toxin produced by black walnut trees. So this actually has to be thrown in the garbage, separate from anything that's going to be with our other plants. I think you're doing a great job.
I do what I'm told. Nothing more, nothing less.
All right. Got 8 from our neighbor.
Thanks, John.
They had fallen to the ground and we just kind of picked a few up.
They don't come out very easily.
It does have a citrusy look to it, so it makes sense that it smells.
And it looks like the inside of an orange or a lemon, you know, there's the rind when you...
Pretty cool.
The stuff looks like it stains too. Got marks on the cutting board. So would this be walnut stain? I feel like I'm a chef in the kitchen making something.
Doing it, you're getting good at it. Practice makes perfect. Whoa, whoa. Whoopsies.
And would you say they're supposed to float if they're good or sink if they're good?
Sink if they're good. If they float, they're no good, I think.
Did you ever do this before?
No. Did you?
No. Do we know what
Are
we're
we
doing?
doing this right? We don't know. Oh, that looks good. Leave that one. All right, let's go do the float test.
Float test.
So we already have a cooler filled with water. Whoa, we have a floater. One floater and the rest sunk. So we got 7 viable nuts. Look at that yellow color. Ew. It's like urine. Goodbye to the floater. But that water can't be dumped near any plants. We have to go dump it where we want stuff to die. Pour it on the poison ivy. Today is October 19th. A little over 17 weeks is 120 days. So that's gonna go 2 weeks into February. So we're gonna go out, we're gonna put sand in here, moisten it a little bit, and throw the nuts in, and then put it in the refrigerator for 17 weeks. So we have this wet, clean children's play sand. We're just gonna take some of this. That looks like sugar, like brown sugar.
It does.
All right, you know that box of sand I have in the garage? Let's just get some of that and put that in here. It's dry. Mixing up the sand.
And then?
So we throw our nuts in the sand.
Squeeze all the air out. Give it a zip.
I think that's perfect. You don't even know they're in there.
Okay,
all right,
there you have it.
Let's take them and go put them in the back of the fridge. Richie wants to crack the nut. This was our floater.
Will it crack like a traditional walnut?
I have no idea. It's not hard. Is it hard?
Which way would you crack it? Do you crack them this way or do you crack them this way?
Yes, no. That's how I would crack a walnut.
I don't eat walnuts, so.
Really? You
Well,
know?
I used to. I can't say that.
You never got that bag of walnuts on Thanksgiving?
I don't crack my own, put it that way.
Who cracks your walnuts? Because I'm not cracking your nuts for you.
Oh my God,
It's a hard nut to crack.
That's a hard nut to crack.
Maybe it has to dry more. Maybe we just have to wait.
Hang on.
I bet you I know what he's getting. How much you want to make a bet? He comes out with like some giant pliers or wrench or something to squeeze it with. Oh, okay, I didn't see the C-clamp coming.
Why not?
But that's a good idea.
Do you think it'll go flying? I'm gonna try this way.
No.
There's a good chance it will slip out of here.
I thought you were coming out with like a big giant wrench or plier.
Ready?
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's coming out.
What's coming out?
It's gonna pop out of there.
I'm getting out of the way.
All right, let's try something else. I got the Robo Grip.
Yeah, that's what I
pliers.
figured you'd have the first time.
And because it has tendency to...
Oh, okay. Now
'Cause
we're
it
getting
squirts.
smart.
As hard as a rock.
Okay, I say let's let it dry and come back to this tomorrow.
I say nope.
Okay.
I got one more idea. Follow me to the garage.
Now we try the vise. I heard it. It made me jump.
I didn't want stuff to come squishing out of
That
it.
was a good idea, though. That was a tough nut.
It's a crack.
What's in? There's nothing in it. There's no nut. That's why it floated.
Is that why it makes
See,
it...
look at that.
Is that what makes it a floater?
That's what makes it a floater. There's no. The nut is deflated. Look at that.
Or does it have to dry?
No, look at the nut is. This is the nut part. It's like there's no nut. It's like paper.
Yeah.
See that? That makes sense why it floated now. It wasn't dense. It had air in it. Huh. Very cool, though.
All right, well, that's what inside of a
Floater.
floating walnut.
Floating walnut. This is the nut. It's like paper.